Welcome to Daily English Grow.
Hey everyone, welcome back to another peaceful moment with me. I hope you're doing well today. Before we start, just take a deep breath and relax. Let your mind slow down, let your heart calm down, and just be here with me right now. Sometimes we get too busy with life. We study, we work, we scroll, we keep running from one thing to another, and we forget to pause and appreciate what truly matters. The people we love, the people who make our lives warm and full of meaning, the people we call family. Today's topic is talk about your family, but I don't want you to think of it like a grammar lesson or an English class. I want you to feel it. Because when we talk about our family, we're not just using words. We're talking about emotions, memories, and love. Family is not just a group of people. It's the story of who we are. It's where we come from. It's where we learned our first words, our first laughs, and sometimes even our first tears. And I believe that learning English should also include talking about the things that make us human, the things that touch our hearts. Family is one of them. Maybe you live with your family. Maybe you live far away. Maybe you see them every day. Or maybe only on weekends. But no matter where they are, they're part of your story. So today, I want you to talk with me, to think in English, and to imagine your family while you listen. Don't worry about making mistakes. Don't worry about sounding perfect. Just speak naturally, like you're talking to a friend. Imagine this is a soft evening. You're sitting in your room. The window is half open. You can hear the quiet outside, and you're thinking about your parents, your brothers, your sisters, maybe your grandparents, too. You start to remember moments, a smile, a dinner, a conversation, maybe a small argument that later turned into laughter. That's what family is, a mix of everything, of noise and love, of problems and forgiveness. It's not always easy, but it's real. When you speak in English about your family, don't just describe them. Feel them. Let every word carry a little piece of your love, your memories, your gratitude. You see, English becomes more beautiful when it carries emotion. And you can do that. You can make your English sound alive just by speaking from your heart. So take your time. Close your eyes for a moment if you want. Think about the people who raised you, the ones who supported you, the ones who made you smile when life was hard. Think about your father, your mother, your siblings, your cousins, whoever comes to your mind. Think about them and let the words come softly, slowly, naturally. Today, it's not about speaking perfectly, it's about speaking honestly. Because family is something we are all honored to have, even if it's small, even if it's complicated, even if it's not perfect, it's still ours. It's still home. And when you talk about it in English, you're not just practicing language, you're practicing love, gratitude, and connection. So, let's start this journey together. Let's talk about your family, not as students, but as people. Let's make English a bridge between your heart and your words. Let's imagine this. You're starting a new job, or maybe you just entered college. You meet new people every day. At first, everyone is a little shy, right? You only talk about basic things. Where are you from? What are you studying? Do you like this place? But after a few days or weeks, you start feeling more comfortable. You laugh together, you share food, and then one day someone asks you, "So, can you tell me about your family?" It's a simple question, but at the same time, It feels deep. Because when we talk about family, we talk about the people who helped us become who we are today. For many people, family means love. It's the people who care about you even when you make mistakes. It's the people who see your bad days and still stay beside you. When I think about my family, I think about all those small things that make us who we are. The early morning noise when everyone's getting ready, the smell of breakfast, the sound of someone calling your name just because they want to tell you something funny. Those little moments make a house feel like home. In my family, my father is like the quiet strength of the house. He doesn't talk a lot, but when he does, his words mean something. He's the kind of person who believes in doing rather than saying. I learned from him that real love is shown in actions, not just in words. My mother, on the other hand, is full of warmth. She has that special power to make everything better with her smile, her food, or even just her voice. You know that kind of mother who can find your lost things in 5 seconds? That's her. She always knows where everything is and somehow always knows what we're feeling too. Then come my siblings, the chaos and the laughter of the house. Sometimes we fight about the smallest things, like who finished the juice or who took the charger first. But even in those moments, there's love, because family arguments never last long. After a few minutes, someone makes a joke. We start laughing again, and everything feels normal. That's the beauty of family. You can fight, but you can't stay mad forever. I think every family has its own rhythm, its own small world. Some families are big, some are small. Some are loud, full of energy, and some are quiet and calm. But what really matters is the bond, the connection you have with each other. Sometimes family is not only about blood. Maybe you have a best friend who feels like a brother or a sister. Maybe you have a teacher or a neighbor who supports you like a parent. Family is anyone who truly cares for you, who listens when you need to talk, and who helps you become a better person. When you talk about your family in English, try to share small stories. Don't just say, I have 2 brothers and 1 sister. Tell something about them. For example, my older brother is really funny. He always makes jokes during dinner. Or, my little sister loves to sing. She sings in the shower every morning. When you share stories, people feel closer to you. It makes your English sound natural and full of life. Also, notice the words you can use: supportive, caring, funny, hardworking, loving, strict. Each one of these words can describe a member of your family. You can say, my father is very hardworking, or my mother is caring and always listens to me. These are easy, natural ways to speak. Sometimes we realize how important our family is only when we are far from them. Maybe when you move to another city or another country, you start missing the noise, the comfort, even the small arguments. You understand that no one will ever care about you the same way your family does. And when you finally go back home, everything feels safe again. Even the air smells familiar. That's why when someone asks you about your family, take your time to answer. Don't just give facts. Share feelings. Because your family story is part of your English story too. When you talk about them, you're not just practicing grammar. You're practicing connection, emotion, and the real art of conversation. So next time someone asks, tell me about your family, smile and think about the people who make your life meaningful. Think about the laughter, the lessons, and the love. and speak from your heart, because that's how your English will sound real, natural, and beautiful. So, that's it for today's topic. Talk about your family. I hope while listening, you remembered the people who make your life special. Maybe after this video, you can try to describe your own family out loud in English. It's a beautiful way to practice speaking and to express love at the same time. If you enjoyed this video and want to keep improving your English every day, make sure to subscribe to Daily English Growth. Your support really helps this channel grow and reach more learners like you. And don't forget to leave a comment and tell me, how would you describe your family? I'd love to hear your stories. Thank you for being here. Keep practicing. Keep believing in yourself, and I'll see you in the next video.